Nothing frustrates a leader like doing the right things and not getting the right results. In actual fact, nothing is more frustrating, I believe, in life, especially in the pursuit of your goals, than doing the right thing, following the right principles, yet the results are not showing up. The results are just not showing up. And well, you may be wondering, is that even possible? Yes, that is very possible. You can do the right thing and not get the desired result. You can follow principles and not get the promised results. And that is clear from Ecclesiastes 9, I believe, verse 11. And it says that the race is not to the swift. It says the battle is not to the strong. All right. It says that men of understanding are not wealthy. It said those who are wise are unable to put food on their table. It said favor does not go to the men of skill. Why all of these things? They are the right things to do. You need speed in order to win a race. You need strength in order to win a battle. I mean, if you are skillful, you should enjoy favor. It goes without saying. Said, but something can happen that can render all of those good things ineffective. And that's all time and chance. What it says is that there are other factors. There are other factors. And so it is possible for you to do the right thing and not get the results you desire. It is possible for you to lead right, therefore, and not lead well. You can lead right and you may not lead well. You can do all the right things as a leader, but you may not lead well. You are doing right. The results are not giving credence to what you are doing. What could be the problem? Something clearly is missing. Something clearly is missing. And I want to show you that today on another edition of Leadership Monday. And we're focusing on how to spice things up in your leadership. You can lead right, but not lead well. So what should you do? How should you deal in that kind of situation? Should you resort to in that kind of embarrassing situation? How can you help yourself out of that kind of situations? Well, it goes to the words of the leader. It goes to the words of the leader. The leader's words are powerful, or at least they are intended to be powerful. They can determine whether a leader fails or succeeds. So I'm calling your attention to your words. All right. This morning is the nugget that I have for you to do leadership right. Today, how do you use your words? Your words, the quality of the words you speak, the quality of your communication may really be the problem that you're having. Yes, you are doing things well. Yes, you are making the right decisions. Yes, you are taking the right actions. But the quality of your words, the quality of your words. The Bible calls us to ensure that our words are not just spoken, as we like, but we ensure that they are seasoned as with salt. We ensure that we spice up our words. And why do we need to spice up our words? So that they can be more effective. All right. So that for one, they can be more palatable in the ears of our people who are listening to that. The more palatable your words are, the greater the likelihood that they will sink into your people and they would elicit the kind of response that you want. Now, to say that your words should be palatable does not mean that you should say what they want to hear. No. All right. The leader commits himself to speaking truth. You must commit yourself as a leader to speaking truth at all times, when it is convenient, when it is not convenient, when it favors you, when it does not favor you. All right. You must commit to truth as the foundation for your leadership. So we are not talking about you just saying words, that will make your people feel good. We're talking about words that are wisely delivered. There's a wise way to deliver a tough message. Jesus never played with his words. He understood the power of his words. It was the greatest source of power for him. That's why he said in Matthew 10 and verse 27, he said, "My sheep hear my voice. I know them and they follow me." All right. So in order to elicit the kind of response that you desire, that will help you to get your job done, that will help you to be effective as a leader in your people or from your people, you must be careful. It all has to do with your voice. It all has to do with your words. All right. Your words are that powerful. They are supposed to be. Is the instrument for shaping your people. John 15, verse 3. It said, "But you are clean by the words I have spoken to you." You are clean by the words I have spoken to you. One of the jobs of the leader is to shape the character of his people. One of the jobs of the leader is to help each follower to put off the old garment and to put on the new garment, or to put off the old man, that is all the shortcomings, all right, character shortcomings, blind spots, to help them to get rid of it, as it were, to wash them away and to adorn, a new man, all right, which has strong character with very attractive, all right, very compelling character attributes. And Jesus was saying, it happens by words. It happens. You are clean. That is, you are being influenced. You have been affected. You have been shaped. All right. Your character has been impacted by the words I have spoken to you. He was even saying by that statement that I have been effective in my role. The words have served me well. He said, you are already clean. I have results to show, all right, for the way that I have related with you. I love something that Job said in Job 6 and verse 25, still talking about the critical nature of words. He said, how forcible or how forceful are right words? How forceful are right words? So yes, you are leading right, you are doing the right things, but what about your words? All right. Your words are not as effective. Your words are not as powerful. Your words are not cleaning, as it were, your people in the same manner that Jesus has intended it. That means your words are not delivered in the manner that the power that they contain, all right, can be set to work in the lives of your people. All right. And so you need to do something about your words. Let me make the point very clear. You will be limited in your effectiveness as a leader by the quality of the words that you speak. That is just the truth. You will not be more effective in your role as a leader than the quality of your words. You won't be more effective in your role as a leader beyond the quality of the words that you speak. So your words, they limit you. All right. Your words limit you. Your words limit you. All right. You need to focus on how you use your words. Your words need to be seasoned as with salt. What do they contain? What are you speaking to achieve? Let me draw your attention, all right, to 2 Timothy 3 and verses 16 and 17. There we understand how you can season your words with salt. Understand the purpose for which your words are to be engaged in your leadership role. All right, verses 16 and 17 of that 2 Timothy chapter 3 says that all scripture is given by inspiration of God. All right, but there's a purpose for which it is given. It is given, to teach principles or doctrine. It is given, all right, to rebuke or reprove. That is, it is given to correct That is, in one case, it is given to discipline people, it is given to effect correction. It said, number four, it is given, all right, for instruction in righteousness. That is, show people how to live an upright life. Okay, four areas that Paul identified as what your words must be directed at achieving. When you look at the words of Jesus, all of those four components were complete. No wonder they were very effective. All right. And he communicated in a way that never made the people feel, never affected their self-esteem. He never abused them. He never made them look stupid. He never told them that they were foolish. All right. He never made unnecessary assumptions. He also never, all right, cracked, inconvenient jokes like many of us do today. He was sensitive to the way that his people felt. He was very sensitive, and he always answered their questions, no matter how seemingly stupid they were. He always answered their questions. All right. He always focused on empowering them by making them understand, better in the context that they were speaking. Whenever he saw from their questions that they were falling short in understanding in one area or the other, he focused on addressing that, on filling that gap, not on making them look like, what is it that you guys are doing? Are you stupid or something? No, that's not the way that he used his words. That's why he could beat his chest and say to them, but you are clean by the words that I have spoken to you. So, what words are you using as a leader? How mindful are you? It's time to spice up your words. If there is something you need to do now in the way you lead, is to look inwards. And as you look inwards, is to look at your words, is to examine your words. If your words are right, if your words are in alignment with the actions that you are taking, or perhaps you are doing something right, but your words are overturning, what ought to be the benefits of what you are doing right. It's time to spice up your words, to refocus them. All right. Make sure your words are directed at conveying principles. Make sure your words are used to correct people, set them on the right track. Make sure your words are used to discipline people when it is necessary to do so. And discipline is an important part, of developing leaders. It's an important part of your leadership responsibility. And make sure that your words are used to instruct people on how to live right, how to do things right. All right. Instructions in righteousness. That's what the word is for. That's what the word of God sent to us is geared towards achieving. That's what each one of us must ensure, that our words are geared towards achieving as we interact with people, and especially as we lead. If we will do that, we will spice up our words. If we will do that, we will season our words with salt. If we will do that, we will get rid of things that are not helping our words to achieve their results. If we will do that, we will become more effective in the use of our words as the powerful instruments that they are, and also in the use, in the effectiveness of our leadership role. All right. No longer will our words be undermining our quest for effective leadership. All right. We won't be walking with one hand and overturning it with another hand. That's what many do. All right. Through the use of their words. And that's my nugget for you this morning. And I hope that you would commit yourself and look out for opportunities to put it to work. All right. That's Leadership Monday. And don't forget, tomorrow is Leaders Pray. Join me and let's examine another dimension that helps you to be effective as a leader. The prayers of leaders. Why should a leader pray? What should leaders pray about? And what does prayer help a leader to accomplish? On Wednesday, it's leadership in 30 minutes. And join me also. I'll be looking at some other very important aspect of leadership. Check out my YouTube channel, and I look forward to seeing you then. And there are other resources. Don't forget the Equip Bootcamp. All right. The current one is on for the month of May. We're having a good time. Today is going to be May, the 13th day, all right, in the current cohort. So if you want to be part of the next cohort, if you want to cultivate the spirit of excellence, if you want to be so empowered that in the midst of every challenge, you end up laughing last, all right, join the coming cohort. Another cohort starts on the 1st of June. The cohort starts on the 1st of every month, and each cohort runs for 40 consecutive days. Over that period, we are digging deep into the parables of Jesus, and we are to discover the secrets that are hidden, the mysteries that they resolve, all right, and embody, and also the principles, the core principles of life, all right, that they empower us with. Many claim to be believers, but they've never undertaken that adventure. Yet, Jesus we were told he never taught without parables. How can you claim to believe someone who never taught without parables, and you have never gone through the parables, let alone attempt to apply them in your day-to-day life? That's maybe the reason for all the challenges you face. Well, you have that opportunity. It's called the Equip Bootcamp. 40 days. You'll be amazed what can happen, the kind of transformation that can happen to you in 40 days. You might think, okay, 40 days, who has that time? How can I do that? Well, how many 40 days have passed already this year? We're almost going to the middle, all right? And if you look at it, I hope you have done so much that can deliver such profound impact in your life and affect you, deliver value or secure value that will last you a lifetime, like this 40-day adventure into the parables of Jesus, will do for you. Those are things to think about, all right? Not for us to be sentimental. We should outgrow sentiments. And if we claim to be believers and not impostors, then, we should do what believers need to do so that we can live the way believers are meant to live. Once again, thank you for joining me. My name remains Olatunji Shobodu, your uncle, founder and CEO, Emet Leadership Academy, where we nurture leaders based only, exclusively on truth. God bless you. Bye-bye.